Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of Spartan Crew Gaming. We have some new facts on the Outer Worlds. Let's jump into them. So what I'm going to talk about first is that this game has no essential NPCs, which is really an amazing thing. Basically what this means is any NPC in the game, which is a non-player character, can be taken out. Basically the guy that saves you at the beginning of the game in the trailer, the scientist, you can royally screw him over, kill him, deliver him to one of the corporations for a bounty, or you can turn him in because he's on the run from the corporations, and your story with him is done. It seems like there's a storyline with him about saving the colony that you're a part of, but you can completely ignore that. At least you can do it without him, which is really interesting. This also means that your companions will probably be killable, so hopefully you'll want to keep them alive in combat situations, and you could even probably kill them yourself, which would be really interesting to the story if you were trying to be a really dark character. And I love a system like this because it's extremely nuanced in the sense that you can really be anything you want, and what you do will be, noticed by other people, I'm sure. And yeah, it's just really cool. Not a lot of games do the non-essential NPC route. Skyrim was one of them. There were certain characters you could just not get rid of. And you're like, okay, I just hit you 50 times and you're on the ground. And you're just kneeling there, and then 2 days later you forget that I tried to kill you. I hate games that don't do this. It just brings your brain out of the realism of the world or the immersion, and you're like, okay, they should definitely know at least I tried to kill them. And I do understand why there are essential NPCs in other games for story reasons, but I love the fact that Obsidian has no essential NPCs in this game, and I think it's really, really cool. Nonetheless, let's jump into the skills that we learned about and some other things as well. So in this game, you will be wearing brands of the company you work for, whether that's Anti-Cleo's or Spacer's Choice, and basically each company does their stuff, right? Spacer's Choice is all about guns and everything, basically, and they make really cheap products that break all the time, but they're also super easy to fix, while Anti-Cleo's mostly focuses on food, care products, and drugs. Really good drugs, be it from some of the interviews said. So they're really good at just making those things, I guess, which makes sense. And you wear the brands of the company that you work for, so you're going to be continually wearing their propaganda as you run around the galaxy, which I'm probably going to be a Spacer's Choice guy, from what it sounds like, because why would I want to work for a pharmaceutical company? I don't know why. Let's talk about some skills. So first off, some more skills we learn about. There's a melee skill, which makes sense. There's melee weapons in the game, so you can level up that skill and get better at that. There's also persuasion, lying, and intimidation, things we already kind of knew about, or you can use in talking situations. And even if you really wanted to, you could go this entire game with basically being a pacifist if you wanted to. It is interesting that there's going to be a lot of skills that allow you to do different things in conversation, which is really, really awesome. There's also tech skills like science, medical engineering, or not medical engineering, but medical and engineering, and gunmanship. So basically, if you upgrade your science skill, you'll be able to make a gun that's like a shrink ray, which I've mentioned in another video, which will make your enemies smaller and their voices very high and squeaky, which also sounds like a lot of fun. So Obsidian was also talking about their stealth skill, which means now we do have a stealth skill in the game, which is great for people who want to be sneaky. If you are upgrading that, you can get really good at stealth, but if you put almost all your points into it, you're going to be doing some real damage in stealth. So you can commit to one kind of skill tree, basically, and upgrade that to the max, and basically be a master one thing instead of a jack of all trades, and they're kind of pushing for that. So it's kind of cool that you can do that, or you can be the jack of all trades. That is the beautiful thing about an RPG. Another skill that we learn about is the leader skill. This inspires your companions and gives them buffs in certain situations, and I think it's really cool that your skills interlock with your companions as well. Your companions level up and have 3 skills to use and upgrade, and when they are leveling up, they're leveling up with you, so every time you level up, they level up, which is pretty cool. And the last thing we talk about is you aren't a star pilot. You aren't your classic Han Solo or Luke Skywalker. You're not an adept pilot. Actually, your artificial intelligence Ada does most of the flying for you in the game, which is pretty cool. So guys, I'm extremely excited for this game, and I cannot wait to play it and see where it's gonna go. I know it's coming out next year, and I'm just excited to see what's going to happen. Also, I'm excited for Cyberpunk 2077. I think that's going to be a great RPG as well, knowing CD Projekt Red. I still have to finish The Witcher 3, which is a great game, by the way. But yes, that is all the news we have. So I will bid you adieu. Please, please, like, comment, and subscribe. Help me out. Just kidding. You don't have to. But it would be great if you did. Nonetheless, I will see you guys in the next video. Could not do this without you, and I could not do it without God. See you later. This is your friend, your host, and your commentator, Spartan Crew Gaming, signing off. I will see you later.